Alright guys, what is your boy Exia back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a list of things that I just wish I could have started a lot earlier. Because just by doing these things earlier than what I thought, they would have put me so far ahead in my plans. It's ridiculous. Like, they're small things, but they could have put me ahead years ahead of where I actually am now. And so much closer to where I want to be. And I'm gonna share those things with you today. Alright guys, how you doing? It's your boy Exia, and for all of those who are new to the channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Exia. We talk about personal finance and pretty much everything that has to do with getting your financial freedom, your independence, how to make money, how to make your money make money for you, everything that involves bettering yourself as far as money. That's what we talk about here. This is the channel for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. So hit that like button, give me them thumbs up, and let's hop into it. So pretty much, I'm gonna give you guys a couple things I wish I started on way earlier in life than what I did. And to jumpstart this off, number one, get a credit card. I think I got my first credit card around 24 years old, somewhere up in there, 24, 23. I should have got one the second I turned like 18, like immediately, just for the credit age. The credit age is such an important factor in building your credit score. And if I would have started earlier, it would allow me to do so much more. Because just by getting that credit card, it gives you the credit age, it gives you credit card utilization, and it helps you leverage yourself a lot better. It really does. I know a lot of people are afraid of credit cards. They think they are the devil's spawn or whatever. They just no good. But in the right hands, credit cards are great. They are the bee's knees, as the kids say. You hear me? But most definitely, I wish I had a credit card early on. It would have made such a big difference. It really would. Then second thing I want to talk about, far as things I wish I would have done earlier, really sat down and budget my money. Early on, I did not budget my money. I couldn't even tell you where a lot of my money was going. I just know I was doing things. I wish back then I had the mindset I had now, where I could have just sat down with my book and wrote all this out, because I didn't know about none of the budgeting websites. I didn't write anything down, and you don't know how much you can benefit from actually budgeting your money, knowing where every dollar goes, knowing what you need to do, where it's going. That is so important. I can't even stress this enough. Like, this book here, right here, is so important to me. Like, not even over exaggerating. I write everything in this book. I do use certain apps like Personal Capital. I've heard about Mint.com, but I have never dabbled in it myself. But I do have a Personal Capital, and it's actually very nice to have. But even though I use Personal Capital and I make sure I log in every day to double check it, none beats the overlap. Like this thing here, whew, being able to write it down so that way it helps me to remember it. It's a game changer. And if you don't do it, even if you use Personal Capital or you use Mint, that's great. But it's something about actually writing it down that just, at least for me, it just hits different. But I really wish I would have managed my money, like far as budgeting, write everything down a lot earlier, because I knew there was a lot of money that I was and I just can't account for, and that sucks. But hey, that's life. But that is one of the skills I wish I would have acquired a lot earlier in life. Second, I really wish I would have started my Roth IRA at least between the ages of 18 and 20, like a lot earlier. I recently just started my Roth IRA, and I'm 27. I do have a traditional 401k account with my employer, but my Roth IRA, I have just started it, and I really do. After I've been doing it for like a hot month or two, I can really see it, and I wish I would have started a lot earlier. But then again, back then I didn't really care about my finances. I was just going through the motions of life, living doing me, whatever. But after learning about my finances, if I would have buckled down, a little bit earlier, that Roth IRA is a game changer. Literally, like the potential of how much money you can have in 20 or 30 years, definitely putting up $500 a month is, you talking about millions in retirement, millions. And it has nothing to do with any of your incomes, your 401k with your employees, nothing. We talking about just this one account, millions, which is a game changer. I think everybody should have one, and I wish I would have started mine a lot sooner, hands down. And another thing I really, 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 really wish that I would have started earlier was investing in my dividend portfolio. I started at the beginning of this year, and man, I'm not making like millions and thousands of dollars, but I'm making enough where it's noticeable to me, and I can see where it's leading me to, and I'm getting so excited about it. Same with my Roth IRA. I'm getting so excited. I just want to throw more money into them, just 'cause I know the potential that they have. If I could have started my dividends years ago, even when the prices were just outrageously high, I still would have done it, just because for the dividends, it's more about the payout rather than the stock. And how I see it is, if the stock's $100, $150, and it pays out 30 cents, 50 cents, a dollar, you're pretty much paying that price to get that payout. So to me, it's worth it. Yes, it would be nice to get a deal like some of the stock prices now, but even back then, I wouldn't have cared. I would be more interested in the longevity and just the payout. Really, that's my biggest thing. Because I know personally, back then there was no way I was going to get into real estate. I just purchased my first house, but I really feel like I could have dabbled a lot of my money into my dividend account if I would have started one a lot earlier, and I could be reaping a lot of the benefits right now. So I mean, those are just 4 things right there alone that could change everything. When I say change everything, it could just help you move differently. Just those 4 things: getting a credit card early, starting your Roth IRA early, starting your dividend portfolio early, and just really, really, really buckle it down and budgeting your money so you know where your money's going. So when somebody asks you, bro, what happened? What you spend all that money on? You won't just be looking like this. I don't know. You'll never have that. No, right there. No, you can always just go back to Old Reliable, log into your Mint, log into your personal capital. It's a lot of budgeting apps and things out there nowadays that could really help you with that. And I think they're a brilliant idea. And if you don't budget your money, you should really look into it. You will be amazed at how much money you spend on food. You thought I was gonna say something else? No, food. To me, in my experience, food is the most expensive thing on this planet. But these things right here are just things I wish I could have started earlier. If you did start earlier, congratulations. Like, you are part of the select few that did, and I commend you. I wish I was more like you. But if you haven't started any of these things yet, look into them. I can most definitely guarantee you starting any of these 4 things can most definitely help you generate more money, raise your net worth, and just help you in the long run. So really look into these things. Like I said, I'll leave a link to personal capital in the description, and Mint. Like I said, I haven't used Mint myself, but I do have a personal capital, and it's very, 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 very good. I like it. So I'll leave a description down there, the link to the in the description, whatever. And please heed my words. Just look into them. But that's all I got to say. It's your boy Exia. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And I'm out.